Alright. Let's see, this X, dash, X. Remember that part. Dash X. Exclam.
Exclam V, quote, quote, Q.
Oh, whoops.
Triangle, I think.
Yeah.
Here. Quote, quote, Q. Right. There we are.
Yes.
Excellent.
And yeah, apparently the deal with the neutron bomb started off with that one time and didn't the successive times is if you grab enough hearts when you're playing as Richter at the start of it. Also, there's a couple reasons why we're starting another one. Oh, it's a little loud, isn't it?
Yep, I tried it to the way and it was a little too loud.
We did this time. And I wasn't sure if you meant on our end with the speakers needing to be turned down or...
A little bit of both.
Yeah. But yeah, last time I played, we skipped all the intro and stuff like that because I only uploaded the version I actually made progress in. And, glorious, glorious low textured... That's not even low texture, it's like no texture, poly map. I know, I think we talked about this when it came up the last time, but every time I see these really old, kind of dated PlayStation, 3D graphics, I was remembering that you remember the first gen of, you remember the first gen PlayStation games? It was a tie vote, Vex, and neither Ben nor I actually voted. We did not put a thumb on the scale or anything.
Yeah. I probably should have to make sure that that my choice won, alas.
Okay. Oh, we need to. I think we do have to go up here as a Richter in order to get all the hearts.
To get all of the hearts.
All of the hearts. We'll get that one way back. I don't think we actually need to get all of them because you already start with almost 30. Honestly, I would have just gone for Shantae. I hadn't played it, I liked it, and it was... that's basically it. I hadn't played it before and ended up liking it.
Whereas for myself, my vote actually would have been for Symphony of the Night, because right now I've got enough games to play, but I kind of want to, relax a little bit and let Wayne go for it.
Right. Hey, Zane. Likewise,
hey, Zane.
Muse-O Gamer.
Museo Gamer?
Museo Gamer. Muso Gamer. It's a Dynasty Warriors fan.
But yeah, glad that you love it.
I'll try not to let you down too much.
Sway voted for Shantae. I want to know who the one Joker was who voted for Super Mario World.
Thank you.
One person did that.
You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that
Ben says, thanks for the border. Yeah, I appreciate it.
I was called here by
I put that together. Oh, I'll try to be quiet for the
who
glorious
wished to
voice
pay
acting.
me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Yes, dig that voice acting.
The Vex's only comment is the voice acting is worse than the graphics.
But, Zane's streaming Shantae tomorrow. I'll have to see if I can make it.
Oh, well, some of the extra stats I won't be able to get. Oh, no Hydrostorm that way.
Vex said that Harvest Moon caused me the most pain, therefore it was the correct choice. Well, apparently, what was it, 7 people agreed with you?
I still love to know who ended up voting for Mario World.
Right, yeah, one person voted for it. And yet, due to the wonders of secret voting, what? You'll never know who that person was.
Okay, now remember you have to use all of your hearts for with Richter to get something in the actual game. So we're going to be spamming the item crashes.
I wouldn't... Oh, yeah, I guess if... Oh, yeah, because with the cross it doesn't actually do that much damage.
Right. Oh, speaking of a lot of damage.
Thank goodness this is not the actual game.
With the magic of luck mode, you know, this is all completely meaningless. So we're showing us something new, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's possible that Pix will just be too busy to stream with Zane. Oh, and before I forget, Zane, what is your stream? What would it be? The URL, dashboard, whatever it is.
Channel name, yeah.
Whatever, so that I make sure that I don't forget. Because I don't think I've actually followed you, and I was meaning to do so.
The cross crash doesn't lock you out of other stuff. As far as I know, starting in luck mode means that all of the stats and everything are. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. It's just the Zane essay channel.
Oh, aha!
I use...
You'll have to forgive me, you're speaking to somebody who doesn't actually use the Twitch handle for any actual streaming. So for some reason I might immediately go, well, nobody does that, obviously.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of funny whenever I show up on somebody else's stream with the Brute Gamers thing, because I do have I think it's like the Right Wayne, you know, for my common username. It's a little less silly than this one. And yeah, that's why if I haven't followed anybody, you know, it's not because I don't like you, but just because, just because of that, I don't really chat with this one too often. So, yes, I am running the luck mode.
Last time it was complete debacle.
Yeah, I missed the first save point and died.
And then you sold away your luck item because you didn't realize that's what it was.
Yes, I saw I had a plus 20 on luck and didn't realize where it came from, so I sold the lapis because, of course, you sell all your gems to the librarian. Now, why wouldn't you? So yeah, we'll make sure to do that better this time. Also, I found out that the volume's still a little loud, isn't it? You all have to keep me honest on the volume. I see that our mic and the game's about the same. Usually that means the game's a little too loud. So, but yeah, the biggest problem was we found out later on that you need to use spells at the start for the luck mode run. Makes it go a lot easier. Ooh. Ouch.
Kind of drowned you out with the sting. Yeah.
Okay. I'll bump that down a little bit. Trying to get a drink of water and I went down the wrong tube. So that's off to a good start. Okay, can Alucard not run yet?
Nope, he power walks.
Let's see.
Thankfully, even with the incredibly low damage you do, you still kill those things in one shot.
Right. Ooh, that's a good bit of change to get things started. Excuse you. Okay, there we go.
I would have burst out laughing if you actually couldn't kill them enough, or kill them with...
Well, there's a weird kind of like it's not letting me do the special attack. You know, the Hadouken motion.
You might not have enough mana for it. Okay, now try.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah, you're right. I had to fill up. Good catch.
You forgot. You're in luck mode. You have no mana to work with.
Yeah.
Getting rocked by zomboids. Yeah.
This is gonna be a great stream. Now, I think I mentioned last time that I'm on a new diet, and this is one of my fast days. This would be interesting. Oh, yeah, vampires and water don't mix. Ah, okay, that's down there. Good to know.
So ironically, fast days make him go really slow.
Oh, look at that guy go flying backward. That's great. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, that's cool. Got one of those useless monster vials out of that. Remember that one time we got a skeleton archer that, like, did fire 3 attacks and then left? So you don't actually get anything from candles until you get a relic for it. So, I guess anything else is just jumping practice. So let's see, you need to be full on magic, and there we go. But yeah, what I was starting to say earlier was that the problem I had was that I didn't realize that the commands for using magic, like the back and forth and stuff like that, aren't like actually left or right. It's back and forward. So my problem was I kept half the time when I was facing in a different direction.
Speaking over the fantastic voice acting.
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
I love that shrug there. You regret those words. Meh. Also, losing my stuff reminds me. Okay, we have the neutron bomb and I thought there was something else you were supposed to start with. Oh yeah, I think it is a potion. No, I got the potion. I don't remember. But I remember you got something for racking up, for getting the 40 hearts with Richter, and then something else for using up all of them. Looks like you can get both. Alright. So our first enemy here, it was back, forward, up, down, or up, down, right?
It was back, forward, up, down, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, back, forward, up, down. There. Yes, you all had better get used to seeing that, because for the luck run, actually, you should go forth and just wail on one opponent for a while to show just how long it takes to kill somebody at level 1 with this thing.
Yeah, will do.
Because I found it completely absurd.
That's 2.
I'll keep count.
Okay.
So 6 hits.
Because an enemy you normally just walk up and kill in 1.
Right. It was even worse with the fist the first time.
Alright. But however, I have been practicing a bit on summon spirits. That should be going a lot easier. Oh, he didn't come back. I guess a one-time enemy, they have that guaranteed drop of the red rust. Not that anybody would ever actually use that, but... Alright, we have Zoe's Cube. Anybody else have Zoe as their favorite Left 4 Dead character? That's all I can think of, you know. Oh, look at that. There's a... I guess this is a lounge room. There's a CD icon there. This is one of those games, and I wish more of them would do it. Well, of course, you can't really do it anymore now that it's now that everything's on DVDs and beyond. But you could actually pop this one in a CD player, and it would...
Play the music?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I mentioned during the last stream, but I actually really love some music here, especially Prayer, which I actually remember was track number 5 because I played it so often. I just found completely fantastic. So...
There we go.
Yes, I love some video game music. I am not even going to apologize for it.
This was our first turn. I think we get our first shield coming up too, which would be great. Here we are.
Zane says Zoe is his, but Pix keeps calling dibs on her.
Yeah. You play Left 4 Dead? We were trying to get a posse together to play Left 4 Dead on Steam sometime, but our friends are usually too busy. All right.
And it also marks one of the very few streams where we just did not get very much interest at all. My theory on the matter was that it was probably just that Left 4 Dead 2 was old enough that there just wasn't too much interest for it. Especially since it's a team thing, so if you aren't actually running a team, then there isn't as much interest.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead 2.
Mm-hmm. Or we got both of them on the Halloween bundle.
Right.
So we can't do anything with this just yet, if I remember right.
You can, actually. Because I think you can go up the elevator.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. See? So once you hit them once, I know they kind of...
They should be weaker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're going to need the axe or something else like that to get there in time.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Lorax explains that FPS games gives him motion sickness, which does explain why you wouldn't be watching Left 4 Dead. So are you saying that if it was a third-person shooter, you would have watched? I'm surprised that didn't actually hurt you.
Right. Here, buddy. There we go. Yeah, that's true. I probably need an axe in order to get that guy. Right. Okay. So, yeah, what if Resident Evil 4 had been an FPS? Would that still have been your favorite game, or? There we are. All right. Pat myself in the back there.
You almost got shot in the back there.
Yeah, that was almost bad.
It says, haha, I'm surprised because I play RE4 and 5 like a dumb. I like imagining that as kind of a blank, and now I'm playing Mad Libs. Because like a dumb...
I couldn't have even played it if it was an FPS. Oh.
So it is good for the sake of all of us in particular, that it was not an FPS, because I don't know how we would have managed it without Lorax.
Right. So you're facing away from him, so there we go.
Ah, Team Fortress 2 doesn't do that. That is kind of weird.
Yeah. Wonder if it's the weird kind of...
cell shading kind of thing?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I couldn't think of anything different in the engine that would work otherwise.
Right.
Always be summoning spirits. There we are.
Yep, I warned you all. This is going to be a lot of the experience.
There we are. Oh, no, not him. Oh, fair enough. Trying to remember when we can get our first axe.
It's just before the first boss. Was it Gabon?
Slogrun Gabon, yeah.
Yeah.
Because this guy you can safely dispatch with that.
Zane asks if you remember to save in the first save room.
In the first save room, yes. Yeah, it's a mistake we'll try to avoid. Oh, sorry, I have to go back and get this one.
Yes.
Yeah, but then I didn't bother in that second one, but I'll be saving right before we get to the boss. So yeah, we can just jump up here and then jump up here. And hopefully, my plan is, like last time, when I'm at 10, is to get enough hearts to get enough MP for Hellfire, and then go fight Slogrun Gabon. So I may end up going back to that first area and to see if like the wolves and stuff are better for grinding than these enemies. I think that should be the only bit of grinding I'll have to do. And Ben has the MP, or the magic list, pulled up, and... Oh, that's interesting. I started to fall and then managed to jump anyway. Because I am a... Oh, maybe I... No, that's right. I did save, and I took 3 hits from... 3 hearts from that first enemy. There we go. Yeah, I think my problem is I'm just not pressing it quite right on... So, oh, that took me to 15. Okay, cool.
Excellent.
I don't know, let's wait for my MP to recharge and try out Hellfire on this Axe Knight. So make sure I can do that. There we go. Oh, okay, maybe not on him. Let's right back. All right. Yeah, getting better about that one. I think the problem, I just wasn't pressing it cleanly in the up part. There we go.
P-Bug says, uh-oh, saw the Castlevania one. Actually, it was a tie.
It was a tie.
Castlevania and Harvest Moon both won, which means that I lose. I mean!
That means I win.
That means that Wayne will be playing Castlevania, and at some point I will be picking up Harvest Moon, probably Hero of Leaf Valley, is one that we've been talking about.
Right. And it's we've been thinking of ideas of how best to play that one. We could do the traditional, Tuesday and Thursday. Well, Tuesday or Thursday stream. We'll probably do like one game, like a gifted game, Crypt of the Necrodancer or whatever. Oh, there we are. Good, it's been patient. Let's face him. There we go. So it's a little bit easier facing left to right. Any of you that play fighting games, have you kind of had the same thing, where sometimes it's a lot easier to press one direction than others? Like you can do shoryukens facing right but not left. Yeah, it's like even if it's the same motion, like the Dragon Punch motion and then the reverse, going the other direction. It's just one of those things. Okay, don't hit him. That's fine, Spirit.
And come on, you've been swimming it so often. It's on its coffee break. See, I told you there's the axe.
To trick, get an axe. And then we've got our... This is the way to the chapel, which I'm going to have to remember, because I want to grab familiars ASAP, but of course the fastest you can... Yeah, you drop all your combos facing left. Yeah, exactly. There we go. And, yeah, I want to get the familiars ASAP, but it seems like even the first ones you can get still require the bat. So, of course, that means, to the chapel for double jump, then back to the library, or... Where do you get the bat format? Wake up call. Hey, guys.
In case you need to remember, Hellfire is up, down, down, forward, forward.
It isn't the default one.
Yes. Zane is recommending the Castlevania fighting game. What?
Oh, is that Judgment, I think? Now I gotta wait for my MP to recharge. Which means I want to... Oh! So I want to get past... Ah, darn it.
Remember, you can block that with your shield.
Yep. Darn it, I keep standing up into those things. Ah. Darn it. Man. I didn't think Hellfire would be the one I'd have trouble pulling off, but there we are.
Zane immediately backpedals on it.
You could summon more than one spirit. No, I did not. How do you do that?
You just do the motion.
Do the motion again? Okay.
Yeah, you don't have enough mana for Tetra Spirit, but if you keep doing it, then you can just keep them going.
Gotcha. Okay, well, thank you.
At least I believe that's how it works.
Right. Yeah, I remember a little bit about Castlevania Judgment. Wasn't that on the Wii too? But yeah, I watched a little bit of. That's gonna be tough to keep straight. The fact they have the same name. Obviously, until we surpass the other one in time and level, obviously there'll be that. Okay, clearly I need to practice Hellfire a bit. So it's up, Hadouken. It seems like I can pause a little bit before doing the... Yeah, between hitting up and then hitting the buttons. So we'll count on that. I'm also thinking that maybe the dagger might be a better choice, because at least you get a... I'll be getting more... well, the axe does do more damage. But I can only actually throw 2 axes because of the heart cost. So yeah, let's go with that. Alright. Sup. Will the dagger knock him back? Yeah, okay, good.
So that's a good get out of jail free card.
Exactly.
And yeah, Zane, I'm just giving you a hard time over it.
I'm thinking this one does more damage than the normal Hellfire. Oh, but it won't. They won't all hit him.
Right.
Whereas the other one will. Okay.
Yeah, I think against him, not so much. But against the other one, I think it definitely would.
Right. Well, see, the dagger lets me kind of knock the other guy back.
Right.
Or, which one's Slogger? Which one's Skybound? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't realize that would notice all the big one. Can I hit both of you in one go? Sweet. Oh, that's straight up skipped his phase. Nice. Okay. So the triple fireball is definitely the way to go, because otherwise they hit in a different order, which means only one of them actually hits him.
Zane says you have to kind of have it in their character model to do the most damage.
Right. Oh, whoa.
Remember, if you duck, you can just keep whacking him.
Oh, true, yeah.
That's not going to work too well.
Oh, only one of them hit?
Right.
Okay. These go drop straight down. It's not much, but it's free.
Exactly right, Lorax. The bird-faced one doesn't fly, but the demon one does.
Right. I see we're evenly matched. Oh, darn it. But he can fly. I can't. So. Okay. Whoa. Arg. He doesn't seem like he does more damage, you know. So what I need to do is, like, as he descends, then hit him.
Like, I would probably start doing it. Actually, what I think I would, what I would do, is stay fairly close to him, then try to Hellfire behind him.
Oh, there's a thought. Yeah. There we go.
That works.
In your face.
D-Moore says, so Ben and Wayne decide to enter back into the Twitch world. We never left!
Yeah, man. We've been. I don't know if maybe you need to return the Twitch notifications back on, but we've been pretty frequent. Constantly forget the shield. Yeah, that exists.
Zane, you feel my pain. I think I warned you like twice in that fight. Because the shield blocked almost everything.
Right. Once I realized that it blocked the big one, I should have, immediately never looked back.
Right.
But I did. So.
Because if there's one thing I've learned, it's that you enjoy making things more difficult for yourself than they really have any right to be.
See also Dark Souls.
See also Dark Souls.
But hey, first boss is down, right? That's got to count for something.
That is something. And you only died once.
Oh yeah, and thanks to the tip about becoming the orbs. So yeah, one of the pro pro level MLG Symphony of the Night players came by last time. Doesn't look like he's here this time though, and gave me a bunch of tips on. Like I thought it was a different command, and it took up more MP to do the dark orb version, but no, it's the exact same thing. Okay.
Just subtly different.
Yeah, you just hold the button down. Well, hold up and the button down, but yeah. So is it if you just hold up, or is it the it and the button? I'll go try that out.
Yeah, just sit and find out.
Yeah. So next time I get an enemy, you'd have to be skilled to do challenge runs. Yeah. This will work. So we just hold up. Sure enough. All right, thanks. You told me something new anyway, Zane.
Oh,
what?
D-Moore's defense is playing World of Tanks. Ooh.
What do we have here? A tunic.
Which, since you didn't get your Bronze Cuirass this time, I think will be an improvement.
Oh, true. Is it better than the hide cuirass you start with, though? 1 point of defense down, absolutely no other trade-off.
Oh,
wow. Oh, that's wonderful.
So if you want to make things more difficult for yourself...
teleport is holding. Okay. Alright. Now, where does this way go? Ah, okay, yeah, this gives me some goodies. Now I can get my sunglasses. It's going to be a CSI reference that Ben completely, dumped on me on last time.
And I think it was for the best, because you're not going to do that again. Why did you go right past the...
I thought that was...
That's where the sunglasses are.
What?
Yeah, this loops back to the area you were at previous with the cannon, I believe. Or with the door.
Well, I figured I'd have to get that first and then go back, was my thought.
Well, you don't have to, but if that's what you want to do.
I'll get our good old Bacillard, which I'll be kind of coasting on.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so that's right. I could have gotten the Bacillard early if I'd gone that way, but otherwise, since I didn't need to, I don't need to. All right.
Zane's a gambling man. Could have been up or down.
Never know. So the last I had heard, D-More, and this has been years, that World of Tanks was basically pay to play. You know, like the default tanks weren't any good and everything. So yeah, tell me what you think about that, because that's one I have never seen anything about it. It's pure hearsay and speculation. Pure heresy and speculation. So I lose a point of end to yeah.
So when people call them stupid sunglasses, they're actually being
right.
The basilisk.
Does Int do anything? Because the spells are still rocking and rolling, even though your stats are all in the gutter for when you're doing the luck run. I'm guessing it affects.
Check your MP. It's 24.
That's true. It might lower it. Okay, you're still 24.
Huh.
It might affect your rate of recovering MP, maybe. That's true. Even if I don't need the hearts, I might as well, hit the candles.
D-More calls slander and libel over that. It says not at all.
Oh.
So, yeah, World of Tanks is apparently not pay to play.
Good to hear. Gently used coat, pure hairspray.
Hey there.
I guess that's a reference to Alucard there, right? We were joking when I made the background art for him that just like, look at those eyelashes. That is a pretty man. World of No Tanks. Okay. Or I'm waiting for the Japanese version, World of Mecha. That's what I'm holding out for.
Of course, I still remember there was an article about an actual mecha that was made, and it had like a Gatling BB gun, and it was pretty amazing.
I bet if I fire, they'll go right through them. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
What was Dark Metamorphosis again?
I believe it was back, rotate up, and then forward. Let me check and make sure. Yeah, back, up, forward, pass it back.
Okay. So,
and hey there, Phoenix.
So back to up and then forward.
Yes.
Oh, it's like a
almost like a Yoga Flame. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Does he rotate upward instead of all the HPs?
Well, that's all. That is a lot of blood.
Might be enough blood. Oh, I missed. I love that one. I know I've talked about this before, but yeah, I just have an irrational, okay, let's face this way.
Yeah, D-More, I will not say anything too bad about the tanks. The only frustration part for me is that of all of the apps and games and such, that is the one I see advertised the most often, so I just have that instinctive response.
I think the freeze frame for when I summon the other spirit made that first one miss.
Could very well have.
Was there anything down in that other side of that room? Right. So I think the room loops back around.
D-More explains that most of the tanks and World Tanks you buy with actual real-life money are the worst.
Huh.
Fair enough.
Well,
would seem to go counter to what you would expect, but...
It's a little... maybe some fair integrity, I guess.
Not so much, because, if I'm going to pay, actual real-life money, I don't want to be ripped off.
Yeah, I don't think I ever showed off the Saint's Ashes last time. Let's go and do that. That's the only situation they're good for. Slow, ponderous enemies. Okay, so if I dropped down, I would have just, come back up there anyway.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a tautology.
What?
Slow and ponderous.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
As opposed to the quickly ponderous enemies.
Well, you could have like something like the sloth, which is slow and not ponderous at all. It's kind of gangly and awkward.
I suppose that works. And P-Bug claims that Japan built a giant Gundam for the Olympics. Is going to win the long jump.
There we go. Yeah, you kind of have to aim the Saint's Ashes just so, too. He seems to use up a lot of MP for how...
Hearts me?
Yeah, yeah, hearts. Whoops. Just throwing them everywhere.
I have to admit, I'm not sure how I feel about, willy-nilly throwing them around Saint's Ashes.
Right.
It's like they aren't making any more of them.
Kind of like in Dark Souls 2 with the Sublime Bone Dust.
Right.
It's like the ashes of long dead, saints and heroes and stuff. What if I just burned these, Hey, so make my Estus flask stronger, you understand?
Oh, it's still under construction.
Oh.
Well, clearly they need to, spend the extra cash and rush to the build time for the next turn.
If any of you folks play any of like the more recent Civilization games and stuff, speaking of whipping people for more productivity, we stopped at Civ 4 and didn't like it much, but yeah, apparently there's a lot of hue and cry over 5 and if it's any good, and I've been thinking about getting back into the games like that, Crusader Kings and Civ 5 and everything, because I used to really like them. Like Master of Magic is still my favorite games of all time.
And I'm still really sad that there's never really been a good sequel to it.
Right.
Or successor or anything like that. Sway claims Civ 5 is amazing.
Yeah, but you're kind of, no offense, madam, but you're kind of in the casual market there.
Oh!
You're not really the kind of... let's just say you don't really approach those games the same kind of way I do.
And folks, if Wayne doesn't come back after next Saturday, you know what happened.
Oh, can I chuck some Saint's Ashes on them? Yes.
You take that back right now.
Well, okay, well, not like casual as in like your mom style gamers, but.
Wow, from how much you're digging in here, you might be playing Shovel Knight.
Oh, ouch! Okay. I guess in lieu of Sway not being there, I did get kicked in the face by a girl. So how about that? And those of you that know us online, Sway and I are real life friends. So we're just...
You better have 3 new characters for Saturday. She's gonna roast all of them. That's true. You haven't insulted Dragon Age, so she isn't hopping into the car to.
Wasn't this the way that led to Cthulhu?
You're going down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I probably should be going the other way then, huh? To the library first.
Well, you can keep going for a little bit. I mean, once you get the armored guy down.
Yeah.
Alucard is super salty right now. You could say that he's a little ashen, too.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those kinds of streams. I apologize in advance. Ooh, and D-Mor's been non-stop playing World of Tanks due to the dedication to the Tiger tank.
Let's get out of there.
Isn't the Tiger a German tank? I want to say so. But obviously my knowledge of tanks is a little bit limited.
1 whole farthing. I guess Alucard beat him up and took his lunch money. Okay, so I don't think we're bad enough dudes to fight Cthulhu. There's no ship in sight, so...
That said, we now know that it doesn't do the Shinku Hadoken if you aren't set flying to the next zip code.
Right.
So you could try it.
Yeah. It would be nice to at least get the spirit orb now and come back later, because it is good. It is good to kind of verify just how much damage you're doing.
Yeah, I thought the Tiger was a German tank.
Yeah, yeah. Also, hey, Sprawl.
Oh, hey, Sprawl.
So the ghosts are still, we're still at the point where the ghosts are taking 2. And unlike last time when I had the diamond, the Saint's Ashes aren't going to do much to flying enemies. So it's not doing much to me either. You know, I will definitely take that.
Oh, the Tiger 2 is considered one of the best tanks ever designed.
Ooh. I think we'll stick with the Saint's Ash. I think this is already longer than any other Castlevania player has ever used these things. So let's rack it up a little bit more. Alright, Cthulhu, you and me. Not bad, since he's so slow. Oh. Oh, will the shield eat this, I wonder? Oh, whoa!
Whoa! Gorge! Will the shield eat that? No, he'll just eat you.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Well, at our horror crossover, we now know that that Cthulhu greater than Dracula. So.
Zane says, to be honest, I stopped playing Dragon Age when there was Dragon Age. My mom dated a Blood Mage edition.
Rip. Very much rip. Oh gosh.
I think there's a different term for that. It starts with an R and ends with ect.
Oh, yeah, Lorax bringing up some old wounds.
Oh, wow.
Smack that mind thrower loving so-and-so.
At this rate, there is actually going to be blood in the chat.
Okay, so I think I will head down long enough to get the Spirit Orb, and then head back. And maybe go ahead and kill the Wrecking Ball, the Miley Cyrus Knight. So if I'd been at full health, I would have survived the Cthulhu with 2 HP.
No, you wouldn't have.
He did 33.
You have 32.
I have 35. I just took.
Oh, you have 35. Ah.
Okay. There's always something a little depressing about retracing your steps in a game after you die. It's like that's something new to talk about. How about them Yankees or?
Yankees.
I don't know. Do I look like somebody who follows sports? You know?
Well, if you did, you would know that, as per usual, KC was doing really well this year and then completely choked. So.
Oh, did we lose the wild card playoffs?
I thought we had lost at least one game. Let me check.
Well, the Chiefs lost a lot of games. But...
Right. I mean, I thought that was the case, and now I need to make sure because now you have me doubting myself.
Right. Okay, wait a minute. So what was left? Oh, so no, this is where the relic is. Then right is where I get to progress. So the Saint's Ashes are 3 hearts ago. Okay. And get the Spirit Orb, which didn't look like an orb at all to me, but... Sprawl said, yeah, I watched the recording of the Hot of a Boyfriend stream, wish you made it in time to save you guys some headache. Oh, so do we, yeah. To be fair, what kind of happened the first time was, Mog and I kind of had that theory that maybe...
Well, I think that's kind of what Sprawl was mentioning. I mean, you, Mog, and I all had the thought that if we spread the love around, we wouldn't get murdered.
Right.
But I think Sprawl actually would have known better.
Oh, well, yeah. And that's kind of what I meant. It's like, well, it's not like, I regret, learning it the hard way. We still had a pretty good stream, but... New Marksman is too lost to making a world of tanks. Okay.
I must admit, I do love a lively chat, and we've got no fewer than 3 grudge matches going on, which is pretty amazing.
Oh, did I get him? Yes. I almost would have preferred the coin.
And no, Zane, I don't believe Alucard can do item crashes.
No. They'll only...
Which is a shame, because I really want to know what it is. I can only imagine, like, a giant salt shaker is. I had that on, like, a blizzard or something, just...
Oh, that'd be great.